Hello and welcome to this video. Today I had the pleasure of riding the all-new Royal Enfield 650 Classic. This is a bit different today. I've done a voiceover. It's not a re-upload, but I will explain things later on. So let's get in the video and I will tell you what I thought about this motorcycle. Thank you to Moonraker Motorcycles in Norwich for loaning me this motorcycle. If you are interested in anything motorbike related, please give them a call. Right, let's get into it. You quite often hear the phrase, they don't make them like they used to, but Royal Enfield really do make them like they used to. This bike is like it was built in the 50s, when we used proper metals, proper engineering and quality control. There is a reason why this bike weighs 243 kilograms, because it is solid, it is made from good materials. And that is what you want. We have the good old 650 twin engine that was made in 2018, tried and tested, and it is a bulletproof engine. Very, very easy to work on, and it's not overcomplicated as well. It is a foolproof design, and it's designed as an internal combustion engine, and it does that extremely well and really does offer the characteristics of an engine that was actually designed in the 50s. This engine is used in the Interceptor, the Continental GT, Super Meteor and Shotgun. I owned an Interceptor in the past and I was very happy with that bike. I worked on it myself and it was really easy to work on. It was such a charm. I was very excited to hear they were bringing out a 650 Classic. I've always been interested in the Classic design, but I've always thought the 350 was a bit underpowered. So this bike ticks all the boxes for me. It's beautiful to look at and it really does picture well. It is a proper Instagrammable bike. It's a real head turner. I notice a lot of people turning their heads and looking at this bike. How can you not? It's shiny, it's got lots of chrome on it, and it looks like it's just out from the 50s. The riding position is very similar to the Shotgun, and I really enjoyed that. That's a really nice neutral position. You are not sitting on any pressure points, you are literally neutrally sitting upright. The front bars are nice and wide, but you still get that roadster feel with the pegs, because they're not completely forward controls, and they're not fully back. It's just a really nice position to be sitting in. Quite satisfying. Nice and upright, so you can see all the traffic down the road. As soon as I sat on the bike, I immediately gelled with it. I really like the characteristics of this engine. It's got low down torque, which I think is the most satisfying thing about riding this bike. It has that neck wrenching feel. Although it's not really fast on paper, and a lot of 650s will outrun this motorcycle, you just get that little blap of power that just really puts a grin on your face, and it is perfect around town. I also took this on a dual carriageway and I got it up to speeds that you shouldn't be doing, and it seemed like it could sit at 70 all day long. I could quite happily tour on this motorcycle. And why not do it in style? Everyone has got these plastic bullets and these adventure bikes that are all got sharp angles and edges. Why not tour on something with this much character? Get yourself some leather Royal Enfield panniers, strap a tent to the back, and away you go, and enjoy the English countryside. So you can get this in 3 different colours. You can obviously get it in this one, which is the Valium Red. You can also get it in teal, which is a very nice colour, but it's not my cup of tea as such. We can also get it in the chrome. The black chrome is priced at $6,799. The teal is $6,599, and the Valium Red is $6,499. What I like about this bike as well, you can take the rear seat off to give you that bobber look. But if you want to take a pillion, you can put the pad on, and this comes with that as standard. Or you can take the pad off and leave the framework on, so you can strap a bag to the back. So there's 3 different options you can have on the rear seat. We have a USB charger on the handlebars. We have the tripper navigation that you connect to your phone and can have Google Maps turn-by-turn signal on the dash. We have a digital fuel gauge, a gear indicator, A and B trip meter, and total mileage. We don't have a rev counter on this unfortunately, but I do like the simplicity of the dials. The bike was very smooth, I had no complaints here. I actually felt more vibrations when I rode the 450 Sherpa engine. The fit and finish of the bike is second to none. Nothing on this motorcycle looks cheap. You can just tell it is premium quality. I have ridden all the Royal Enfield 650s, and I must say this one is my favourite, followed by the Shotgun, and then followed by the Meteor 650. The reason I'm saying that is because this one is the most comfortable, the most stylish, and the most satisfying. If you are liking the look of this motorcycle, definitely check it out and consider giving it a ride. You won't be disappointed. So let's talk about the specifications, and I'm going to start off with the engine. We all know this engine. It is a 6.4 8cc air-cooled 4-valve parallel twin. It has 47 brake horsepower, 52.3 Newton meters of torque. It has a 14.8 litre tank, and this will achieve 60 miles per gallon. So you can achieve 195 miles on one tank. The seat height is 800 millimeters, but because it's quite wide in the seat, it feels very tall. It actually feels about 830 millimeters if I'm honest. I have a 29-inch inner seam. I'm 5'9", and I'm on my tiptoes. It weighs 240 kilograms, which does seem like a lot on paper. It doesn't feel like it when you are riding it. It actually makes the bike feel a lot more planted. If you are put off by the weight, I didn't think it was an issue. The weight is quite low down. It's not like a big adventure bike, so you can kind of get away with it. We have a 6-speed gearbox. It also has ABS front and rear. We have a slipper clutch on this, and they have changed their quality control in production, meaning you don't have to have your valve checked at 300 miles. You can now get them checked at 3,000 miles, which is much better, and the job isn't that bad. I've done it myself. I've got a video on this channel if you want to do it yourself. So the service costs are low on this motorcycle, 60 miles per gallon. It's cheap to run, it's stylish, and most importantly, it puts a grin on your face. What else could you ask for from a motorcycle? I'm just trying to think of any negatives that I had whilst I was riding this bike. The brakes were good. The back brake is so sharp, it actually feels sharper than the front. I found that you didn't get too much room on the seat, so you are limited to where you can put your butt cheeks. And because I'm a larger guy, I did find it pinching my cheeks after about an hour's worth of riding. Nothing that a touring seat couldn't fix. It definitely wouldn't be a deal breaker. So this video is a little bit different. I did post a video with lots of swearing because I did take this out with my friend that I actually met on YouTube. He is a subscriber and he has been talking to me online since 2021 when I had my NC. So it was quite good to meet up with Brian. But on the downside of that, we got on so well, and language did get the better of us. Apologies for that. The video weren't that popular. It's still up if you want to check it out, but parental advisory. So I've done a voiceover on this one just to let you know how I felt whilst riding it. It's a bit awkward to explain this while I was riding with Brian, but so now I've reflected on that. I've decided to use the footage and explain how I felt about the bike, minus the swearing and banter. You may have noticed that I've changed the channel name. I am now known as Moto Token. The reason for this, Moto obviously because motorcycles, and token is me giving you viewers a token of my knowledge, a token of me reviewing motorcycles and how I feel, a token gesture. So I thought that fit pretty nicely, and now I am not restricted to just Nick's episodes or Nick and Jody. So now the channel name is quite broad and I can cover more items all around motorcycles. I have lots planned this year, so please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. If there is a motorcycle you want me to try, please let me know in the comments. And also let me know what you think of this motorcycle. Till then, I've been Nick, and I'll catch you on the next video. Ride safe.
Right, we are now.